Podcast episode 2. And for those of y'all listening, this is not meant to be watched but listened to on YouTube. That's why it's called a podcast. So just don't assume that it's a video, because that's not what it's meant to do, even though it's on YouTube. Okay, so today, as you might see, we got Han and Greedo up as a picture. So we are going to be talking about who shot first. It's one of the two biggest Star Wars debates. The next one would be prequels versus original trilogy, but we will be talking about who shot first. Now, originally, before I go on to that, I believe Han shot first. That's just what I believe. Most people do not believe Greedo shot first. Most go with Han shot first. There are t-shirts and sayings that are Han shot first, however, because of some outrages. The reason that there's this doubt cloud over who shot first in episode 4 in Mos Eisley Cantina was the original movie for Star Wars had Han shooting first. The original version, I should say, not the original movie, but the original version, Han shot first, and Greedo shot right after him, missing because he was killed. Later on, Lucas remastered it. Sorry about that. Dismiss the little Windows opening screen. Later on, George Lucas remastered it to Greedo shot first but missed, and Han shot right after him and killed him. So that's why there is some debate over the topic. Now, this isn't all there is to it, so that's why I'm doing this podcast real quick. This is just going to be probably a quick 5 minutes. Next, there is a couple facts to go by this. Greedo was a horrible bounty hunter, by what I know. He was basically a beginner bounty hunter, not really good at his job, basically just in it for the money. He didn't really know what he was doing, he wasn't really trying his best. He was just trying to get the money from Jabba, as any bounty hunter would, but he wasn't used to the job. So, I don't know how else to explain it, but if you were to research Greedo, the basics behind him, he's not a good bounty hunter. He just got lucky finding Han. That's all there is to Greedo's bounty hunting career. He got lucky finding Han, but was killed. Now, Han, we all know, has been from the original trilogy, is a great shot. He's evaded stormtroopers, and he has one of the fastest ships in the galaxy. So it's pretty simple that if Han and Greedo were going to fight, Han Solo's going to win. Whether or not Greedo's a bounty hunter or holds all the cards like he did in episode 4, Han still won. So that's all there is to it. And for any of you that are listening and are confused to what I'm saying, in episode 4, A New Hope, Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi went to Mos Eisley Cantina. I'm forgetting its real name. Chow Moon's Cantina is its real name. Most known as Mos Eisley Cantina, because that's the city it's located in, on Tatooine. Anyways, Luke and Obi-Wan were looking for a ride to get off the planet. They found Han. After making an agreement, Greedo found Han because Jabba the Hutt had put a bounty on his head for dropping some goods and never being repaid by Han Solo when Han Solo had gotten in a bit mixed up with some Imperials. So that's the reason he had the bounty on his head. So Greedo found Han in order to get the bounty, and he was like, Jabba doesn't care if you're dead or alive, and sat him down to talk over it. Han was going to get the money from this job from Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Greedo didn't care. So then comes the shooting scene, which is where Who Shot First comes in. Was it Han or Greedo? I personally believe it's Han Solo because the original version of the movie had Han Solo shooting first. Now in the real version, the new version, it's Greedo. I'm not used to that version because I personally have the old version. So who shot first? Han Solo. Thanks for listening in. Minecraft Indiana with the Star Wars Podcast.